Yo, what is up, guys? Asian Jared here with episode 2 of my Road to Formula series. Finally, I have uploaded and edited this after like almost 3 months now. So, if you guys are wondering why, um, races 5 and 6 a month ago I missed because I was sick, and I'm sick now. So, yeah. Anyways, races 7 and 8, which I did, it went really well, honestly. So, yeah, let's get into it. So here I'm getting ready for qualifying, which there are two groups, Group A and Group B. I'm in Group B because I'm in the lower weight area, so I automatically got placed into Group B.
I just hope I'm not fighting as much as I did last sprint race. Because I had to go from, I went from 10th to, I think it was.
Going into my first qualifying session, I was actually like pretty nervous here. So yeah, hopping into card number 11, also Checo Perez's number, also 11. Getting into the cart, putting on my gear, pretty nervous about it. So
First five carts, U5 right here up to U22. You guys are gonna have 2 warm-up laps, and we'll let you guys know when we're gonna set you up.
so as you heard the announcer, it was the first 5 carts that were able to get 2 warm-up laps, which is a significant advantage since I am in the top 5. I was also able to get 2 warm-up laps, and I was really lucky because, well, you know what? You'll see the result. Going on to my first warm-up lap, it was pretty nerve-wracking, to be honest, because obviously first competitive session, and I never knew at the time where I would end up. So yeah, you'll just find out. Okay, going on to my first lap. So, T1, pretty harsh, we don't talk about that. Just learning the cart. Turn 2, third marker. Turn in. Slow exit, probably. Turn 3, flat. Going down the shorter straight. Into turn 4, brake. I slide a little. It's alright. First lap. Turn 5, good cornering. Into turn 6 and then turn 7. Slide a bit. Turn 8, pretty bumpy. Turn 9, take flat. Then turn 10. And yeah, that's a full lap.
Okay, going on to my in lap, going into the pits, and then I have just set a 41.403, which was 1.821 seconds off of the fastest lap within our qualifying group, which was a 39.582. So basically, for first competitive qualifying, I honestly felt really confident, which put me like fourth for the first race that we were to do. Okay, we are going out for my first ever go-karting race in competitive. So I was kind of pretty nervous. I was in cart number 23. So we are on to the formation lap, going to the grid, which would be a regular standing start, which obviously seems a little off, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, lining up onto the grid, so I'll be starting in P4, also fourth position, which is the second outside slot behind P2, and it could quite literally put me at a disadvantage going into the first turn, since, of course, standing start cards get slow off the line, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so we'll skip to the start. Of course, green flag is about to happen in a few seconds, so yeah, um, good luck to me. Well, past me, but yeah, let's go. Of course, pretty slow off the start, so we had to do like that little jumping technique like you see in rental karting. So yeah, I need that momentum boost going into turn one. So yeah, coming out of turn two, I think I lost like around 1 to 2 positions. So yeah, pretty bad start, but of course we can always make that up later into the race. Okay, so on the second lap, we finally got an overtake done after the car in front made a error going into the third turn. So yeah, clap it up for my very first overtake. Okay, going into the first turn, I see these two cards like battling it out, and then the other driver he got slow. He was slow coming out of T1, and I was like really fast going out of T1. So I ended up like tapping him on accident, and then yeah, and then after turn two or at turn two, I might have accidentally slowed him down by somewhat bumping him, if you wanna call it. Yeah. Okay, so I finally overtook him after a little banging, as I would call it. Yeah, I finally got past him. So we'll just keep on going. performance, checkered flag. So really good race. Ended up in P3, which makes me start at P3 for race number 2. So yeah, really good performance from, of course, myself. And yeah, just really good way of getting through the track and the drivers that are now behind me. Okay, so we end off race 1 with P3. Really good result. So here's a little driver interview from my one of my homies. So here it is.
How do you feel post race?
Let's go.
Let's go. How do you feel?
Ooh, I feel really good about that. Honestly.
Really good?
Yeah.
Guess what position you got?
P3.
Okay, so we're heading out on track out of the pit lane for race number 2. So we'll be starting in P3, right behind first place, and I'm just gonna say this: it's gonna get very interesting at the start. Okay, so we're lined up in the third grid slot. Honestly, like my performance throughout like that race weekend is really good. So yeah, like I said earlier, it's gonna get interesting. So you'll see what'll happen.
Drivers ready? In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, off the start, I lose a place into the first corner, and then okay, turn 2. This is where the incident happens. So I get bumped like really badly, and like there was a big incident. So I lost a few places right after that. Okay, first lap done, and I've already made up the places that I've lost after that turn 2 incident. So let's keep on pushing towards possibly a podium. Yeah, so you see there, I was like bringing my steering wheel because turn two, look, if you look at that, yeah, I was like bumping all over the place. Car was bouncing, like yeah. Okay, so I've caught up to this kid, and I'm just gonna say this: within the next few laps, I'm gonna be like battling with him. So yeah. Okay, so I finally passed him, and honestly, that move to the inside at turn four was a really good move. So you'll probably see that in like future episodes where I'll be like moving way better than like now. checkered flag. So decent race, although I lost one position in total throughout race two. I still made up like all the places I needed to. However, I was not on the podium. One place off of the podium in my first like two races. So honestly, that's like a really good result, especially for a first time racer. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and episode 3 will be out in possibly a month, maybe sooner. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.